Hi, I'm Jeanette Ewan and welcome to Kitchen Life. When you're shopping for a kitchen, it's very important to consider custom kitchens. They'll really increase the value of your home, and there's so many great options available. Let's take a closer look.
Well, we decided to renovate the kitchen because things were starting to fall apart. Drawer fronts were coming off, and it's a built-in kitchen. It was made for this house. It's not pieces put together, but everything is all one. So we just need something fresh. The house is 50 years old. It's time to update.
There's some things about the kitchen that drive me nuts. One of them is that you can't get to certain things down the side of the stove because it doesn't have an L corner in it at all, so you have to kind of crawl through spaces to get to things. So yeah, we need a change. We're very looking forward to that.
What are we going to take in when we go see the designer? I think it's just some ideas that we've talked about. Things like my niece saying, why do you have a table next to a table? Because our kitchen is next to the dining room. So we want to get rid of that piece and have maybe a breakfast nook or a peninsula come out with 2 stools that we can put by it so that we can just sit there for breakfast and then use the dining room for a dining room. And our kids are getting older, so they're not home as much. And
we can get more cupboard space. The wall that the current wall of the table is on is just taking up all kinds of space. So I'd like to be able to better utilize that space, maybe get some cabinetry in there that we can use. So we don't have a lot of cupboard space right now.
We've gone to open houses at new houses and see what those kind of homes look like. So we've used some of those ideas and see how new kitchens are set up instead of homes that are 50 years old and how they're set up. So just taking some of those ideas and bringing it into our old home. I'm hoping that our kitchen designer is going to help us lay out the kitchen better. There's only so much we can do, but I know that they'll have some really good ideas in how to place things. They know how kitchens work best. They know how deep drawers can be and those kind of things. So that's what we're looking for as well. I'm sure they'll help us come up with the right kind of design for our house, the kind of cupboard doors that we use, the handles, the countertops, all
We've
of
never done
those
this
kind
before,
of things.
so we're looking for insight. Yeah, we know the layout of our kitchen. We don't know how best to set it up, so we're hoping that they'll be able to help us with that. And the different types of things that are available in kitchens today, we really don't know. We've seen some kitchens by going through open houses, as Wendy said, but other than that, we kind of got an idea what we want, but we need their help in showing us what is available.
So what brings you to Bamco? Is this a new like a renovation or a new construction?
Well, our home is almost 50 years old.
Okay.
And the cabinets were built into the kitchen, so we're ready for something different.
Something new. Okay.
Absolutely.
We definitely need something new.
Okay.
We've done touch-ups, but now it's time for
Now it's time
total
for makeover.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's great. Did you bring any plans with you of
Yeah.
your existing space?
Yeah, I did actually. I've made a map out of our existing main floor.
Oh, that's great.
And kind of puts, it's not to scale, but it kind of puts the table and where the appliances are. And I brought some pictures of the way the kitchen is right now.
Oh, that's very helpful.
And as you can see, the short cabinets with bulkhead above it.
Right.
And we kind of don't like the bulkhead. It's kind of a waste of space.
Yeah.
So we're looking to move away from that, but still utilizing the full height of the ceiling.
Okay, perfect. So removing the bulkhead and taking the cabinets to ceiling. That
Yes.
sounds nice.
Yeah.
Very good. And currently it's an eat-in kitchen, I see?
Yes, it is.
Neat in
Okay.
kitchen, but the dining room is right next to it. And it was
Okay.
my niece who said, Aunt Wendy, don't you think it's kind of weird you've got a table next to a table?
That's
Yeah, it
point.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was absolutely, coming from a 13-year-old, it
That's-
was quite surprising.
That's right.
So we thought about it and we said, yeah, that is kind of silly, and our kids are getting older. They're not home that much, and we end up eating a lot of meals by ourselves. So we said we really don't need that kitchen table anymore. So we're looking at really redoing the kitchen and making it more cupboards and getting rid of the table.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it makes better utilization out of the space, because right now it's not very comfortable the way it is.
Okay, so you want some more cabinetry, more storage, maybe a sitting area for two, like a peninsula, if you will.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, with
that
some
would be
nice
perfect.
stools to kind of tucked in that area as well. And what about some pantries? Are you interested in having any full height pantries?
And I think if we get rid of the table, again, we've got this whole wall here, and I think if we could do something there. If you look on these pictures, you'll see the stove is there. There's a little spot where the microwave is, and the fridge is right next to it. So I don't know if we can put a peninsula somewhere. What I would assume would come out of that area. We can move the fridge somewhere else, and the stove is right next to the countertop, which is. There's just no room, so if we could move it over.
Exactly.
And there's cabinetry all the way along the side of the stove, and you can't get to it.
Oh, really?
Unless you crawl underneath and try and get back into it. So it'd be nice to have like a lazy Susie or something in the corner.
More of a functional corner, for sure. No, I think that would be great. And two, over top of your refrigerator, to do a nice deep 24-inch deep upper cabinet. So, and it gives it more of a built-in look as well, which is kind of nice. Are you thinking of purchasing new appliances, or are you going to keep your existing appliances?
I think right now we're going to keep the existing, but the plan is, yes, to upgrade. The appliances are about 6 years old, so
yeah,
at some point, we'd like to upgrade to new appliances.
That's great. Now, what about your microwave? I see it currently sitting on the countertop. Do we want to maybe put it in a microwave shelf, or either do a micro fan combination over top of the range area? Is that something that you've
haven't really thought about it, but I think we definitely want to get rid of the old hooded fan that we have there, and if we're going to get new cupboards, that one's kind of an almond, and the appliances are white, so that'd be a good time to change that as well, and put a
we'll definitely
microwave
at least
above
put the space there if we did want to put a microwave in. Yeah.
Exactly, we could allow for that for sure. That sounds great. Did you want any deep drawers or glass cabinets, anything like that? Or?
Not glass cabinets. I would love. I've seen the pots and pan drawers, and I love those.
Okay, so we'll try to incorporate some of those into this space as well.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And if we could have like a row of column of drawers, or row of drawers. We don't have anything like that now. We've just got drawers along.
Yeah, like here we just got. These are really poorly designed. They're kind of on an angle, and they're hard to get in and out.
Okay.
So it would be nice, maybe even next to the sink, to have a column of drawers or something.
That's right, exactly. Okay, that sounds great. What about the interiors of your cabinets? Were you wanting to upgrade them at all to a wood interior?
Yeah, I would.
Yes.
I know it costs more, but I want it to look. I don't want it to look cheap.
Right, exactly.
And we've looked at some, and they don't look as nice. So I'd like them finished nicely on the inside, so that they look like a wood.
Yeah, that's
cabinet.
Right. Okay.
Or even real wood.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, we will look into that as well. Well, that's great. What we will do is we'll put a design together for you. This is really helpful, bringing in a floor plan of your existing space. And then on our next meeting, we can review the design.
Always invest in your kitchen. It really increases the value of your home. A kitchen should represent 5 to 7% of the value of your home. So don't be afraid to put in those fabulous cabinets.
David, Wendy, nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Great, and I have some drawings for you today, so we can take a peek at. That's kind of a bird's eye view of your kitchen space, and here's your floor plan. And then we do have some elevations as well, which can help show exactly what we're doing here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this. I like peninsula coming out here.
Yes. Yeah, so I figure you'll be able to get a couple stools on the other side, so you can
Perfect.
have, pull them up. And we have nice deep pantries here. We've angled the far one.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, just to
that's good.
soften that corner.
Right.
And we've placed your fridge over here as well, which really opens up this space nicely. And your stove with the microwave fan combination above. We've done a corner upper cabinet, and then we've done a design valance over top of the window.
good.
Yeah, which reflects your door
I see
design.
here, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So we have a nice bank of drawers as you requested in our earlier meeting. And we've done a bank of drawers actually on the inside of your peninsula, which is nice and close to your stove
Okay.
for your pot and pans.
Oh,
and,
great. Perfect.
Yeah,
That's
great.
so that works out well. And we've taken it to ceiling. We've done some nice crown molding as well and some light valance. So that will give you a really nice task lighting as well. Is there anything that you see that you would like to change maybe or tweak the design a little bit?
It looks pretty good to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like the use of the space. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much better than what we
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
no.
That's right. You'll have
It'll be
tons of
such a change.
storage. And in here we've added some pull-outs, so it's because it is 24
Oh,
inches
good.
deep, so it's a rather deep cabinet.
Oh,
so
great.
yeah, you'll be able to see what's in there just by
Oh, that'll
pulling
be
the
nice.
pull-outs, which will be nice.
And I like how it's separated, the bottom from the top.
That's right. That's right. And even up here, it's tons of storage. So
Great. And that's in here, like, is that a broom closet or?
yeah, I think that would be a perfect place for your broom because it is more narrow than the other two cabinets. So, and it is on an angle, so I think that would be a great place to store your broom and maybe some cleaning supplies and whatnot in that space.
Okay. Now, were you able to incorporate those two closets?
Yes, we actually have incorporated that as well, and I do have a drawing of that. There you are. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
like
so
that.
it reflects the kitchen, which is really nice. So we'll
And you're
bring in
keeping
this
it open there. That's good because that's our
because that's your cold
air
air
returns.
return.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, great.
we just slotted the kick, so you won't even notice that it's there.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
That'll blend really
That
well
looks
with the
good.
kitchen.
That's
I like
great.
that.
Okay, well maybe now we will look at door design. I know you said you wanted to keep it fairly simple, so I do have a really nice shaker door, but I thought maybe in your case we could do the shaker with the wide rail, and it just kind of gives it a more of a chunkier look, so it just thickens the rail. This is just a standard rail right now.
Okay.
What do
Make
you
the
think?
door more solid.
Yeah, it just gives it a little
More durable look to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
sounds good. Yeah.
What do you think of the color? This is a maple wood, but were you thinking darker, lighter?
I think darker.
Darker.
Maybe a
Yeah,
little,
a little
a little bit
Okay.
darker.
Not too dark because it's not a really big room. So
Right, so you don't want to go too dark.
No.
I mean, we have lots of samples, but there is one that I picked out that I thought would look quite nice on the shaker door as well. And it's just a little bit deeper than what you see here. This kind of has maybe a pink kind of undertone, but that's more of a brown
looks good.
undertone.
No,
Yeah, I
I
like
think
that.
it'll go with the dining rooms next to it, so I think that'll blend
That
really
would go
well with
with-
some of the furniture that we have in there
That's
currently.
right. Oh, that's great.
I like
Yeah.
that.
No, I like that color. That's
Okay,
good.
excellent. Now, we'll just take a quick peek at some hardware. We do have this particular hardware board right here. I was just thinking, is there anything on there that you see that you like?
Yeah.
I guess what's very common is
Actually, pulls or knobs, really, it doesn't, and some people will do all pulls. They're quite easy to hold, to grasp onto. And I mean, this one here is quite nice, and it actually would complement the shaker style quite
well,
nicely.
our current kitchen now has knobs, and I'm not a big fan
Not a
of them.
big
They're not
fan
as
of
easy to
them.
pull in and out.
That's right. Yeah, these are a little bit more comfortable. So, yeah.
Okay.
so maybe-
I like that number two just because it's more of a brushed look, not quite so shiny.
That's right.
And I think, if we go with stainless steel appliances, it'll blend.
It will blend nicely
Yeah.
with that. Okay. Well, that's great.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, did you have any other questions or anything regarding the kitchen and the design?
No, I don't think so.
How deep are the cabinets on the upper part?
The uppers are 13 inches deep.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so it
that's
fits
deeper
a nice,
than what we have now.
Oh, good. It will fit a nice sized dinner plate in
Good.
there for sure.
Great.
Oh, that looks
Yeah,
that's very good.
yeah.
And this is is this a swing out door here?
It is, and with a nice lazy Susan inside there. So
Then we can actually get him back into the corner now.
that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Use
great.
that space.
And I like that angled cabinet at the top too.
That's,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
and
looks
you
good.
can
Get into.
They are. You can store tons of items in there.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
I like it.
Okay,
Looks really
well,
good.
that's great. Well, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
We're looking forward to getting it delivered.
Yes, for sure.
I'm Jack Crawford from the Shepherd's Pub in Elora. We're here today at the Bamco kitchen. I'm going to make you some pork tenderloin with a nice walnut cream and mustard sauce. I got a beautiful piece of pork tenderloin here. I'm just going to give it a little shot of oil, rub that in nice so it won't stick to the pan. Got a bit of salt and a bit of pepper. And then we're just going to put that right in the pan here. I got a nice hot pan. I'm just going to brown that off and we'll finish it in the oven. Okay, so this is nice, got a nice brown color on it now. We're just going to take it from the pan, transfer it to a baking sheet, and throw it in the oven. Finish in there. While that's in there, we're going to finish the sauce in the pan that we cooked in. I got a little bit of white wine. I should actually take this off because it's going to be very hot. You still see me? That's just going to deglaze the pan a little bit, take up all the nice flavor from the pork. There we go, get all the brown bits off. Okay, so I'm going to put my walnuts in here. I just got some coarsely chopped walnuts. Let them toast a bit. I got a cup of cream I'm going to pour in. And I've got some grainy Dijon mustard. Pour in there. I got some chopped flat leaf parsley. Toss that in. Give it a stir. Just going to reduce that down a little bit. Warm up, wait for the pork to cook. And then right near the end, we're going to add some honey. You don't want to add it too early, otherwise it'll stick to the bottom of the pan and burn. Nice shot of honey. There we go. Give that a stir, let it thicken up a bit. Okay, we're going to pull that pork out of the oven now. It should be done. Just gonna put it on the cutting board. Now, ideally, you should let it rest for 10 minutes before you slice into it. Otherwise, the juice is all gonna fall out and it's not gonna be as good, but we don't have the time. So we're gonna slice it right now. So you just slice nice and pink inside, that's okay. That's actually what you want. You don't want it too well done, otherwise it'll be leatherish. Okay, bring my plate over. Whoop. Fan them out nicely like this. And we're going to take the sauce, spoon it over top. There we go. And voila. Pork tenderloin with nice creamy mustard walnut sauce. Enjoy.
My feelings on our new kitchen is it's everything we wanted it to be. They did a beautiful job. I love the color that we chose, the design. It just fits right in with everything. We're very, very happy with it.
I think some of the things that we really love about the new kitchen is the corner cabinet and all of the room, because we couldn't get into our corners before, and that's really helpful. We love the pantry, we love the pull-out drawers, we love a bank of drawers, we love the anti-slam feature that we chose for our drawers. It's those kind of things, and we love that they were able to incorporate our hall closets into the same design as our cupboards. So
Yeah, it gives a nice flow through the rooms now. It's really good. And one thing that I like what the designers did was with the pantry, they angled it so that it kind of looks like it's flowing right into our dining room, which is right next to the kitchen. So yeah, that really looks good the way it's angled like that.
There's nothing like a custom kitchen to make you love your home even more. I can't imagine anything else in mine. We'll see you next time on Kitchen Life.